What's up, everybody? It is Super Slab. Super Slab is back for another stream finally. We'll see how long this stream lasts for, because who knows? Oh, my bad. I'm making it public still because I just accidentally messed up. Well, the controls mainly. Okay, let's go Super Slab. Yeah, why does the game not remember this? Sub Game Legend. Set. Alright, I'll make my room and see what happens. If no one comes, then stream ends, I guess. But I am going to at least try. Man, my computer is so laggy. Alright, let's see who's online. Yeah, no one is clearly online right now. Well, playing this game. I'd be specific. Hey, good for you. Very good for you, Holly. You're playing through the All-Stars. In terms of how long the stream will last, I mean, might end within 10 minutes. I might just delete the stream because no one wants to show up, Not gonna sit here all night. Just giving you all the option. But I really did want to play with y'all, so, I originally wanted to play with y'all yesterday, but, S12 is available tonight. I'm not starting Jamboree this late, guys. Okay, hey, Gorg is in. Yeah, man, we'll play for a bit. Sure. I was just wasn't sure who was gonna show up, but you know what? Like I said, I wanted to play, but when I do my polls to ask who's available tonight, 7 of them said no, so I was not sure, but I decided, you know what? Just stream it and see who comes within 10 minutes or something. So. Oh yeah. Wait, I didn't pass the password. The password is still 12. Okay, hold up. I need to put the ID in. Because all of this is the same setup from my... I keep the same stream key, by the way. So... Unfortunately, computer is being very, very laggy right now. So, yeah. That's nice. Come on, computer. Bro, I'm not gonna mess around with that computer because that computer's just gonna lag on me all day. In my opinion. And I'm, you know, it's just lagging when I search up, when I get onto, if I move. That's why I'm not on Discord VC right now. I would. So, maybe I'll copy it with my phone to the, from my phone to the chat instead. I'll just do that instead. I gotta back up. Just in curiosity, who is ABT3? I know who Gorg is. Technology could be against sometimes, yeah. Being very laggy today. It was a little laggy, so, you know, I wanted to stream a little bit earlier, but it was a little lagging. Right now, we're in a good position. As long as I can, you know, I'm able to control it and end the stream, because if the computer freezes while I'm trying to end the stream, then that means it's just gonna be there, like, floating around saying live when I'm trying to end off the stream, so. Because it does not work on mobile devices. Like, you can't, the only way you can end the stream is, and start a stream is if you're on your computer / monitor, whatever you're using. Not from your phone. The only thing I could do from my phone was private it or something, or unlisted. Well, and I don't want to do that either, so. Or at least not permanently. So. Oh, I'm gonna die. Alright, GG's. Y'all beat me to it fair and square. Fair and square. Fair and squarey. So, oh yeah, let's talk about the Nintendo Direct, because I don't think we got the chance to do that yet. So, how was the Nintendo Direct for everyone? It was alright, the Direct was alright. But, you know, I'm looking forward to playing Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 next month. So, well, hopefully next month. So hopefully, if I get the games by next month. If not, then I'll wait a little later, but hopefully the goal is I get it by next month. And yes, both Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Because Mario Galaxy 1 did get some changes. And also, haven't played that game in a while. Neither with Galaxy 2. And I want to have the physical version, so. And besides, it's the last game I'm going to get this year anyways. And then next year, the plan is to get the Mario Wonder DLC. Switch 2 Edition. So. Oh, he's done already? I was wondering who he was, but. It was nice to play with you. I'll do this one, the Fury Battles one. I'll play with the door for a bit before I end the stream. But you know, I'm looking to maybe 10 to 15 minutes probably more. But yeah, let's hear what your guys' favorite announcement was from the Direct, if you have a favorite announcement. I even did a poll on in my Discord server to see what everyone's favorite thing from the Nintendo Direct is, and you know, I do agree that it is the Super Galaxy movie. That was as soon as I made that poll, I voted for that for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, you know, announcement. That was obviously the peak, and even Nintendo admitted that it was literally going to be the best thing from the 40th anniversary. But, you know, the second best thing I think is Mario Galaxy 1 2. And compared to the 3D All-Star version, Mario Galaxy 1 is actually going to get updated, get some graphics changes and UI, and, you know, they're going to put a lot more work, you know. Because I looked on Nintendo Today app and the YouTube, and I saw people looking at the changes between the 3D All-Star version and Mario Galaxy and the Mario Galaxy 1 version from Switch 1 or 2. I don't know which version they do it, but I wonder how I'm going to word Mario Galaxy 1. I mean, I can just call it Super Mario Galaxy 1 HD or something. Because even though that's not what I call it, I'm trying to think what I'm going to call it when I do my playthrough on it. Because I don't want to call it Super Mario Galaxy 1 Galaxy Switch, because just in case, so people won't get confused with the 3D All-Star version. Then again, I could just say, if I did the 3D All-Star version, I could just say Super Mario Galaxy Super Mario 3D All-Star version or something. You know what? That's how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it just like that from now on. I'm just gonna do Super Mario Galaxy 1, and then I'm gonna obviously have Switch 2, because actually, but then again, you can play 3D All-Stars on Switch 2. It's not as easy as I can think of. Sad, usually it's okay if you provide the password for your arenas, and I'll do it sometimes. I'm like, okay, you okay with that? Yeah, thank you for providing the password and ID. Yeah, it's in the description. Yeah, mine was the Mario Galaxy movie, yeah. I know, and Galaxy games, yes. I'm getting the physical game. It's your all decision if you guys, you know. But I feel like it's easier to access 1 and 2 literally in the same game, so you don't have to just open up the Galaxy 1 from the 3D All-Star version, then go to the Galaxy 2, you know. I feel like it's, you know, it's a better idea just to open up, you know, from there, and besides, you'll get some new things, you'll get some story content, so the upgraded graphics and all that stuff. No, but the big question is, when Super Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 Edition comes out, I have to figure out what to call the DLC or whatever. Because I'm thinking about calling it Super Mario Meet Me and Bell Up. I feel like I said that title completely wrong. But that title's a lot harder to name. You know what? I save you. Go. I'll save you. I'm not gonna just let you die there. No. I'll save you. I'll be a good sport. Do you know Rosalina's Peach's mom? No. I think... No. In the deleted... I believe Nintendo mentioned that they were originally going to be sisters. And that was in a deleted... That was in the deleted concept or something for Galaxy 1. Now, I don't know if they're going to make that, you know, a reality in the Super Mario Bros. Not Super Mario Bros. Galaxy. Oh my God, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Yeah. Wow, I'm so used to saying the Super Mario Bros. Movie that I need to get used to saying the Super Mario Galaxy movie, not the Super Mario Bros. Galaxy movie, because actually, I don't even know if that makes sense. The Super Mario Bros. Galaxy movie. But, you know, in terms of the people saying that they shouldn't have done Galaxy right now, I mean, I'm gonna say this: they did a lot more teasing for the Galaxy movie than Super Mario World. I mean, all they had was, Yoshi, and I guess Yoshi's Islandish, but like Nintendo, but they were like putting out a lot more for Galaxy like teasers, like that Lumily, the Peach line. And, you know, Like, we still need to figure out how Lumily got captured by Bowser. Now, are they going to explain that? I hope so, but then again, maybe they're not going to explain it. But, you know, I think that there was a lot more teasing for the Galaxy movie than Super Mario World. But that's just my opinion. And you know, and then Yoshi's just there because Galaxy, I guess. I don't know. Like Yoshi's is gonna still be in the movie. I do believe that he'll be in the movie. But I don't think we're gonna see Super Mario World. You know, I don't know. I don't even know if we're gonna get a Super Mario World movie. Or if, like, at this point, if you're having Yoshi in the Galaxy movie, like, at this point, what's the point to have a Super Mario World movie? Now, don't get me wrong, they can still do, you know, a modern Mario show and have it take place in the Dinosaur World or something. They could do that. And like I said, I really would love Nintendo to continue to another Mario show. We can have Mario Show 4 or something, you know. And, you know, have the voice actors, like, have good voice actors, and, you know, have the Koopalings, and then have the Koopalings literally have their show personalities. Like, I think that would be really good if Nintendo, or whoever is going to make the show, if they make a show, literally takes the Koopalings' personality from the show, and they bring it to their characters, because their personalities in the show were really good. And I still love the Chi-Chi song. Like, can we have the Chi-Chi song come back, Nintendo, one day? You imagine we get when the Koopalings show up in the movie. Well, maybe not for Super Mario Galaxy movie, but like in another movie for show, we can have how when Larry gets introduced, he becomes he sings the Chi-Chi song. They can still call it the Chi-Chi song, you know. Like, you know, like he cheats and stuff, like, you can name it the Chi-Chi song. Like, obviously it doesn't have to be his name. Like, obviously, let's not have it, we're not gonna have it be their names. But, yeah. So what else do I want to talk about besides, yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 I'm gonna get. The Wonder DLC. Oh yeah, Wonder DLC, I mean, it does seem fun. I mean, to be honest, y'all, the reason I and many people have not played Wonder online, which originally I thought we were, was because of collision. Like, there is no collision, we're literally Ghost Online, like, it's like we're playing by ourselves, just with people around us, so like, at that point, what's the point? And also, like, no save files, so it's not like we can just, it's not like I can just pull up a new save file and, like, start over from the beginning and play it over. 3D Roll, at least we can, but Wonder, we cannot. And this is a problem in Paper Mario Origami King as well, that there's no save files. And then Mario & Luigi Brothers Ship, you can't even delete the save file, even though there's 5 save files. So like, after you use all 5 up, like, that's it. You basically have to make another Switch account. Like, no. Oh, the talking flower is amazing. Like, I'm not gonna get all those. I'm not gonna get that merchandise, but I will admit it is cool to see Rosalina having the storybook and as an actual book and a talking flower. Because those two ideas are pretty cool ideas in it. And I think it's gonna make a lot of the kids happy, you know, to see that those two are a thing. Or, well, not just kids, but, you know, everyone in general, because Because I feel like a lot of people were like imagining and wishing that can we get an official Rosalina book based off of her stories? And then we eventually got one, and then the Talking Flower. Like that's such a good idea to sell as a merchandise. It is weird though, the Mario Galaxy Amiibos are coming in April 2nd when the movie's coming out. But Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are releasing next month. Within 2 weeks, I believe. Almost 2 weeks, I'm sorry. Almost 2 weeks, I think. So... However, Nintendo nowadays doesn't put out reviews until the day before the game comes out. Now, maybe they will, because it's a Switch game, maybe they'll keep the 2 days beforehand, but nowadays Nintendo literally puts out the review as soon as, like, some of the world gets access to the game. That's when they put out the reviews nowadays. Okay, let's talk about the bad Mario thing that wasn't even in the Mario section for some reason. I feel like Nintendo knew that I guess it wasn't going to be that good that they put it not even in the Mario section. Like, why is Donkey Kong Bonanza's DK Island Emerald Rush $20? Originally I thought I was going to get it, but like I saw reviews and no. I'm not getting that DLC until maybe if it goes on sale. Maybe 10 to 15. We'll see how it goes on sale. Because eventually it will. Obviously not this year. Maybe not next year, but like 2027 or something. If I remember it by that point. Because on DK Island, I heard the only thing you can do is get gold. That's it. And I guess explore the island, but like, no, I'm not buying DLC just to explore an island. And then the DLC, Emerald Rush, or whatever. Yeah, all you literally do, from what I saw, is you just go punching around, doing the requests, like punching, like going after the enemies, punching, getting those crystals. And that's all you do, and apparently the round is like very long, so it's like, and remember, it's only like 2 layers, so. I'm just saying, like, it was a few layers, and I mean, I did see online that there's a secret boss battle with Void Kong, and like, that's the only, and like, that DLC is like the only way to break fight him as many times as you want, so like, but that's not, but it doesn't, like, I'm not getting that DLC just to have the option to refight Void Kong a bunch of times. I mean, in the main game, you can't even refight Poppy and Grumpy either, so that's something, right? That's what I heard online, but you know. Why is the new Pokemon game DLC early? Yeah, I'm considering the DK DLC also as early too, and this DLC, bro, you can tell the DLC is part of that game, part of the main game, but cut for DLC. There's no way that they literally waited just 2 months after just to release the DLC. That was clearly done. Like, could you imagine that was in the $70 price? Because let's say, because the game is $70, right? Let's say that DLC or whatever is supposed to take $10, right? To make or whatever, right? So the main game could have been $60, right? And then literally included in the main game for the $10 would be the Donkey Kong DLC. I think that would have been a lot better, you know. But again, remember, nowadays Nintendo's games are always 70 now. But, well, at least 70. 80 is probably like their bigger stuff, like 3D Mario, 2D Mario, Smash Bros. You know, probably. I assume. But I'm not entirely sure. It is possible in the long run, maybe Mario Kart World will be the only $80 game besides Switch 2 editions. Which, I mean... Can I just say something about Switch 2 editions? I feel like they are taking a bunch of space away. Oh, sorry, I'll let you switch your character. I'll let you switch, never mind, okay. But yeah, I mean, Switch 2 editions are gonna be fine. Forgotten Lane's Switch 2 edition was alright, it was 12 levels though, unfortunately. January to be... Reason I got that was mainly for Partner Party, but... Unfortunately, we can't play... There's not much point for me to play Partner Party until people have that DLC, because you can't... It's not like you can just share it, you know. It's not like Mario Kart Deluxe where anyone can show up even if they don't have the DLC and play, you know, the level. Play the level. So, that's the unfortunate part. But I mean, the Koopalings, oh yeah, Koopalings are back. Yes. Oh, I feel a little bit bad for being this cheap, honestly. I do feel a little bit bad for being cheap. You know what, I'll pick random or something after this, just to be fun. Just to make it a little challenging, quote. But yeah, and I don't like Switch 2 editions are like taking supposedly spots and I don't want Nintendo to make it seem like those are taking the spots of completed games or something. But maybe it's not, because I don't know. Like this year, we barely got any games from Nintendo. I mean, we did get, I mean, June and July were good. Then we had, I mean, we also had one from Tour, Dragon Drive. I mean, Pokemon, no, but Pokemon, okay, if we're just talking about Switch 2 exclusive, then we barely got anything first party wise. Now, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are not Switch 2 exclusive this year, so those don't count, unfortunately, you know? Let's think of it this way. And if we don't count real Switch 2 editions, right, then DK, well, not DK first, Mario Kart, DK, Dragon Drive, Welcome Tour is barely a game, but it's really important, I heard, so. We're at 4, I believe, and then, yeah. And then Kirby. Yeah, so, if we're not counting... Since I'm not counting Metroid Prime 4 or Legends EA, because... And Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, so... So, if we're not counting, Switch 2 editions, which, I mean, is basically a Switch 1 game, but upgraded with slightly new content, then we're at literally 5 games, I believe, right? Yeah, 5 games. And You wanna know how many of those are full games? Like 60, or I mean not 60, but like 70 or 80? It's only 3, I believe. Yeah, only 3. Yeah, only 3 games are technically full games, like 70, 80, so... And remember, Nintendo didn't put out anything oh wait, not January. Nintendo didn't put anything in February. Nintendo did not put anything in April, or May, or September. Or actually they did put something in August, so... But yeah, that's a lot of months. February, April, May, and August. And I'm like, I understand why Nintendo didn't put anything in April and May, but like, I mean, you could have put one of your Switch 1 games there. If they had any, of course, I mean. But then again, I think Nintendo wanted everyone to save up for Switch 2. Because they knew it was expensive. Now, don't get me wrong. I am happy to have a Switch 2. However, a lot of people who have Switch 2s might not be entirely happy with the console, with the Nintendo first-party game selection. We also have Mario Tennis again. And like, yeah, it's kind of cool, like, am I gonna pay $70 for it? No. I'm not gonna pay $70. And like I said, I mean, maybe, well, I mean, if that's like the only interesting game that's out, then maybe, but... New Pokemon game is $70, the DLC's $30. Yeah, wow. I mean, remember, DK Bonanza says $90. Well, and that's including DLC that is pointless. I feel like Nintendo is mainly using DK Island as trying to like have the nostalgic, you know? I feel like the only reason Nintendo sold that DLC was trying to like be like, hey guys, look, it's DK Island. It's really cool. Please buy it so you can re-experience DK Island, but the only thing you can do is get gold. It's 6 rooms. It's like, and also you'll get to do that mode, which, you know. Honestly, if DK Island was in the game already, and also had, you know, bananas, like banana gems, banana gems, oh my god, I'm saying, why do I keep stuttering right there? So yeah, if they put out the banana gems on DK Island, and it was in the main game, sure. You can, and then charge for like that side mode, I mean, I guess. And then you could charge that side mode for, I guess, $10, maybe $5, $10. Not 20. Like, I feel like the majority of the banana gems could have easily been in the DK Island. They could put more Odyssey rooms. And you know what? Now that we saw how DK Bonanza ruined DLC that was made by the Odyssey team, like, we are kind of lucky that Mario Odyssey did not get screwed over this much. Because now every time people are gonna think of Donkey Kong Bonanza, they're gonna think it's a good game, but it has a bad DLC in it. Which is really sad. Like, it's really sad that we have to think about this. Like, that we have to acknowledge that a bad DLC isn't a good game. Really good game. Mario Baseball would have been better for Switch 2. Yeah. But I do see... Look, I do see that there was some effort in that Mario game, in Mario Tennis Fever. It seems cool. I mean, like the power-up gimmick and Baby Waluigi officially existing. Like, it does sound a lot of fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's gonna be completely trash or bad or whatever, but like, I'm just saying though. We already had tennis, but I guess and then guess what, guys? In 3 years, we're probably just gonna get golf. I mean, if you think about it, the developer that made the golf game, Mario Golf, 3 years after that would have actually that developer from the developer, I forgot the name specifically, but it probably was supposed to, that developer took an additional 2 years. That same developer went from golf just to basketball. Not to basketball, to tennis. So, I'm expecting in 3 to 4 years, we're going to get to golf. Because it's literally so easily predictable now. You could easily predict now. Just know if I somehow get you out the corner, I just got lucky, okay? I'm playing Pyra for this, maybe. Or actually, I might have to go soon, so. Man, I'm not gonna rage quit or anything. I'm just gonna continue playing forward. But let's talk about the controversy. Do you guys think it was a good idea to end the Mario section with Yoshi and Mysterious Buck? I feel like, though, ending it with the Galaxy 1 and 2 thing would have been a lot better, because, they opened with it. It was a good opening, but if we got to choose with all the games that were shown off at the Mario section, I think the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 would have been the best thing to end off with. That's just my opinion. I mean, tennis wouldn't have been a good option either, so. Mario Wonder is a DLC, so. Don't end with that, obviously. So. It's just weird, man, because the Yoshi game came out in 2019, I believe, Graphic World, so. And we're already getting a new Yoshi game, but still no sign of 3D Mario. Like, what? 3D Mario came out, the last full 3D Mario game came out in literally, in 2017. Bowser's Fury is not a full game, for those who don't. It's like a short game. So, unless Nintendo's considering it now, so. I don't know. I feel like we're probably gonna have to wait until next holiday season for 3D Mario. Maybe. Or maybe we're gonna wait for 10 years and we can say, Ella, we didn't get a new 3D Mario until 2027 through 10 years. I don't know. So I do think the Zelda game, for those who like Zelda, which, not me, but for those who like Zelda, I believe next year could be your time. Or if not next year, probably 2027, you'll get a new 3D Zelda, or 2D Zelda. Something. I still, and like I said, I already know when that the next Mario Party game will come out in 2027. Because that's 3 years after, because each Mario Party on since Switch came out every 3 years, so... And I do believe that the Jamboree DLC was literally finished, you know, roughly around the time in 2024, late 2024, whatever it was, since... Supposedly the Switch 2 was supposed to come out last year, so... Yeah, I suck, man. This stage is so good, though. And with Mario Galaxy, Vivas would be a good ending. Yeah, I mean, yeah, in the Mario 35th Anniversary Direct, it ended with the 3 All-Star Collection, so I'm like... They ended with the game that was coming out within a month, so it's like... I don't know. I feel like they could have ended it, and maybe they could have started the Mario Direct thing with Yoshi. And then they could have had Tennis, I guess, stay there. Mario Wonder. And then I guess put DK Bonanza in that section. But then again, Nintendo probably knew people would be upset, so... Hey, that's the reason. I'm gonna play one more, by the way, after this, and I'm gonna call it a night. Also, I do wanna make sure I play Mario+Rabbids Sparks of Hope, because that is basically a Galaxy type game, but in the RPG, you know, so. And it does have Galaxy references in it, and you know, and who knows, maybe they'll take some references from that game, you know? There is a chance, I mean, any Mario thing can be referenced in the movie, okay? Mario Show, original Mario movie, Mario RPGs, and I do want to make sure I'm doing I do want to do a Mario Show marathon like I did back in 2023, which, you know, I do want to do it. Do them again because it was fun. I enjoyed rewatching every single episode for all 3 shows, and I guess even rewatching the Mario movies too, so. Or at least try to quote unquote. So yeah, we'll try to do that again. Probably maybe in January or something. Black Gamer, you're gonna join on, it's your decision. Because, you know, if Black Gamer does decide to join up for Smash, we'll do one more game or something afterwards. 3, 2, 1, go! But if not, this is gonna be the last game for them, so. Now, in terms of, do you guys think we're gonna get an official teaser for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, or do you think the announcement title, was the teaser? I feel like, so yeah, if Nintendo and Illumination and Universal decide to do a teaser, it has to be next month, right? I mean, because I'm sure they're gonna put out the full trailer right around November, December, so it wouldn't make sense to just put the teaser in November and then because they put the full trailer like at the end of November, and it was like right near the Disney movie that usually releases in Thanksgiving. Which, in that case, for 2022 was... What was it, actually? I actually don't remember. My bad if I'm sorry if I don't remember exactly what movie was, but that's when they technically released the teaser, like right around when the Disney movie was came out on Thanksgiving. So I assume they would like to push it, you know, so that way the full trailer will be with Thanksgiving weekend. So. But hey, we'll find out in October. I mean, maybe it's still gonna, maybe Nintendo and because I don't think Nintendo and Move Nation are at New York Comic Con because the schedule's already revealed and they're not there. So I don't know. And you know, we have also a Sakurai Presents coming up, so we'll put it this way: I don't think Nintendo would do Sakurai Presents and the Super Mario Galaxy movie, you know, in the same week direct. So, and you know, I don't know if we're getting another direct this month or next month will be the Kirby Air direct. And like, how does Sakurai have another? How does Sakurai is able to have another direct on it? I mean, I thought the only thing left they had to announce was the story mode. So I'm curious if there's a lot more of that game that meets the eye. I'm just saying, like, I'm. So yeah. That like I said, my thoughts. In terms of everything else, Game Boy. Oh yeah, let's talk about Game Boy quickly. I mean, not Game Boy, but like Virtual Boy. Yeah, that's gonna hurt people's eyes. Like what? Listen, I know it's good for collectors to get Nintendo stuff, you know, and be like, I'm a collector, I can finally have a Game Boy from back in the day. There comes a time where you gotta think reasonably, is it worth it just to remember the games existing? Just to remember the Virtual Boy exists? Like, bro, people's eyes are gonna get hit. It would have been nice if Nintendo decided, let's put some color and see if we can fix the Virtual Boy. But unfortunately, they did not do that, so yeah, have fun paying $100 or $25 just to hurt your eyes for a system that will hurt your eyes. Oh, Hollow's actually here. Okay, well, we'll play with Hollow too. I'll play with Hollow for a bit. Don't mind. I don't mind. We'll play with Hollow for a bit. Maybe a turn or two. It's a VR headset. I know, but still, though, it's like I don't see why people would enjoy buying that. The only answer I think I can accept or maybe see is like I want to be a collectioner and grab every single Nintendo related console or something. Or like use some merchandise. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you do that. So yeah, the Virtual Boy was probably the worst thing in that direct. And I predicted we would have to wait until 2027 for like DS or Wii anyways, but did we really need to see Virtual Boy again? Like, is it worth it? Virtual Boy barely has any games. It did so poorly. I don't know. just my opinion, like I always say. And then let's talk about. Okay, Tomodachi Life got a release date. Cool. Yeah, that was cool. Got a release date. I don't see why that was announced in early February. I mean, to be honest, did we need that much direct for Switch 1 games? I mean, yeah, it was cool for Switch 2 to have its own attention, but like, I don't know. And then what about, what? The only other new game for next year, besides Mario, Fire Emblem. And Nintendo loves to end the directs with Fire Emblem, Xenoblade. So it's like, why? And keep in mind, I was thinking during the direct, like, the Splatoon Raiders was gonna show up there, but like, no. What was the point to have Splatoon Raiders announced early in June again? Like, why announce a game just randomly on YouTube/Twitter in June? At that point, you might as well have just saved it with the terrible partner showcase. I mean, might as well put it there and say it's a partner. Our partner made the game. Now, if there was no Mario stuff at all in that direct, it would probably been the worst direct, probably. In my opinion, it would probably be the worst direct. And I think a lot of people would agree. That literally, if there was no Mario in there, the only new announcement would be Fire Emblem. And that's at the end. At the end. Are we gonna play one? Alright, this is my last game for sure. For this time. This is my last game, so. I decided to give all at least 2 games. But, you know, because I was originally gonna head out, I decided to be nice. Give 2. Not 1, just 2. But hopefully all will be available another day so we can play Hall 2. And hopefully go over 2. Let's talk about the games that I would like to see soon, but probably is not coming anytime soon. Smash Bros. 6. Because Smash 4 is technically both 3DS and Wii U, so technically Smash Ultimate is Smash 5, and the next Smash game, which we'll hopefully eventually get, will be Smash 6. So, yeah, I'm sure we're probably, like, we still have to wait another 3 years, so 2028, unless, I don't know, if we're lucky, maybe late 2027, maybe, I think it's probably coming out 2028, but, like, having a new Smash game not out, like, early on in your console, I don't think that's a good, smart idea for Nintendo, especially since it's already a 30 million seller, and it originally was the second highest grossing best game until Animal Crossing. It is number 3. Don't get me wrong, it is still like on the top 3, but it was the number 2 for a couple years. So it's like, is Nintendo really gonna risk not having one of their most profitable franchise on the Switch 2? Animal Crossing will probably come out. Yeah, but Animal Crossing is usually a spring game, so I don't think it's coming out next year. But maybe it will come 9 this spring. Who knows? But I feel like Animal Crossing belongs in spring, so yeah, Animal Crossing will probably be next summer. I mean, not next summer, but 2027 spring. Or maybe there will be something else, because I don't know. Yeah, 2027, I think spring is probably reasonable for Animal Crossing. Luigi's Mansion 4 could work next year. Actually, majority of the Mario games could work next year anyways. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a Luigi's Mansion 4. Any game could technically work next year. To be fair, we have no idea what Next Level Games was working on after Mario Strikers Battle League in 2022. 2D Donkey Kong game could 2D Donkey Kong could maybe get a new game soon, because maybe they developed the 2 DK games separately. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Or maybe we're not gonna get. I mean, it wouldn't. Maybe we won't get 2D Donkey Kong next year, but I don't know. Then we have, what else do we have? Okay, that I need to think about and forget. ARMS. I mean, ARMS. I don't know if ARMS is coming back, but it'll be good for those ARM fans. Splatoon Raiders, hopefully next year, but I don't know. It's weird. Oh yeah, Rhythm Heaven, that wasn't announced. I mean, that was announced, but like earlier this year, and then didn't come back. What else am I? Alright, well, oh! And I'm dead, right? Oh! No! Apparently I was that strong enough, okay. You know what? I'll take it. You know what? I'll take that beating too. Yes, jeez. But yeah, I think that's the majority of the franchises that I can think of. There's probably a bunch of others, like Star Fox could probably come out back, and then there's gonna be other games that get creative. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I did at least give a Hollow at least two game Hollow and to get two games in at least. But I did say I was going, and I do have to get ready for tomorrow, so because I gotta get early a little bit. So that is it for today's stream. Hopefully we'll stream again tomorrow. If not, try to do Friday. Like I said, the reason I wasn't doing it yesterday was because of the poll. The poll said basically not many people are available, so I just took the risk, and it kind of worked, kind of didn't. I mean, it was nice to see Hollow come to visit, and it was nice that Gord came to play. Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Gord, for coming back as always, and thank you to Gaming Legend for chilling in the chat. And it was nice, and thank you to Hollow for coming to join up. So yeah, let's see. Did I put 3D All Stars in my Switch 2 yet? Did I add 3D All Stars to my Switch 2? No, not yet. Okay, I'll do it later. But yeah, you can see here I technically didn't transfer my Switch 1 to Switch 2 games, so. But it's fine. I didn't need to. I didn't transfer my Switch 1 to Switch 2, so I still have my Switch 1 here, in case I ever want to try to test it. So, because if you transfer Switch 1 games to Switch 2, then I believe that your Switch 1 doesn't work anymore or something. Something like that. So, yeah, here's all the games that I just downloaded onto the Switch too. Because all my games are physical, except for except for you. This one was digital, and then I think there was some other digital ones that I did not bring over yet, but I will do so eventually. They just take a while. But like all my games physical. So yeah, Sparks of Hope right there. I'm going to try to replay that either later this year or early next year. Depends. And so yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye, everyone. Bye. Also, by the way, this is Eastern time. For those who are curious why it says 11:44, that's why. It's just Eastern time. So, just wanted to clarify that. So, and also I do have like on the stop charge battery. So, it just charges to like 90ish or something, but it doesn't go to fully 100, so to save the battery. So that's all. And with that said, I'm done for the night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye, everyone.